ever wondered how journalism evolved? So, let's talk about the history of journalism.
Back in 130 BCE, the daily events called Acta Journa were carved into stone and placed in public so that the people could read them. In around 100 BCE, the Chinese government sent out messages called Dibao. It means government report. They shared some information with the local people. As years passed by, a German named Johannes Gutenberg invented a machine called printing press. His invention changed the way that people got their news. And also, he printed a copy of the Bible. People wrote single-page newsletters called conventos, writing about wars and other interesting news. John Milton wrote and published Areopagitica. He asked for freedom, that people will be able to report news without government stopping them. A newspaper called the Oxford Gazette began in England, first and oldest newspaper printed in English. Until now, we can still read this news. In 1690, first American newspaper published. It contains only 4 pages. They publish it every once a month. As we can see that the government is in control, and in that time, they are the most powerful. They have the authority to stop us if they didn't like the thing we do. For over 18th century, government still in control what people wrote. In 1791, the Bill of Rights became a law that journalists cannot be controlled by the governments anymore. In 1850s, newspapers distributes around the country at the same day. In 1920s, listening to radio is allowed and it is more advanced than newspaper because the things that happen on that day is announced immediately. In 1950, television became more popular. People could hear and see pictures about the news. Internet became popular. It is more advanced than the others because it only takes one search or one click and that's it. We can read the news or watch it. Because of the internet, people around the world can get their news directly from different countries or places.
Those are the only informations I gathered in my research. I hope you understand and learn something from me. Thank you for watching and stay safe, stay at home.